Alrighty. Hi, happy people. Happy Saturday, everybody. If you're in the chat right now, that means that you are a highly informed individual and picked up on the fact that I'm streaming an hour earlier than usual tonight. And this is because Hannibal has been moved to Saturday nights. In the traditional move of a network trying to kill a TV show, there was a very unannounced last-minute time slot change to a less prestigious time slot where they're just like, okay, it's Saturday nights now, don't tell anybody. So my usual tradition of live tweeting Hannibal requires that I be done streaming by 10, so I decided to try streaming an hour earlier. We'll see how it works. If this seems like it's working out, I might keep streaming for the rest of the season of Hannibal at this time slot. Otherwise, I may have to, I don't know, give up my tradition of live tweeting. But I enjoy live tweeting the show. Not surprised that they're trying to kill it. They've already canceled the show, so they have no necessary investment in keeping it around, but it's just kind of sad. Anyway, welcome. Thank you guys for showing up early. Let me start with the usual spoiler policy. I think most people in chat probably know this already, but policy is basically don't tell me anything unless I specifically ask for it or I'm about to miss something important that I can't go back for, such as dialogue, cutscenes, additional character backstory, interesting items, new characters that I couldn't get otherwise, things like that. We're not going to have Steph with us tonight. She had a cool concert to go to, and she's usually my source for, oh, hey, you're about to miss this thing. So I'm hoping that, either we don't run into anything super problematic in terms of, I might miss an entire character, or else somebody else in chat has played this game and can stop me from missing stuff. I guess we'll see. Jet lag. Jet lag burnt her tongue on pizza. I'm sorry. That's why you don't eat it when it's super hot, because cheese, melty cheese, it's the worst on the roof of the mouth. Anyway, Scug, making up facts for me will be probably entertaining, but also probably less helpful. I don't eat a lot of pizza. I'm not a big pizza fan, but not because you burn your mouth on it. I like to eat almost any food that's a cooked food that's supposed to be served warm. I usually like to eat when it's way too hot to be eating. Yeah, when well, I'm on overhead mic this time, so yeah, people can hear you.
I know. I'm saying she doesn't want it too hot. She wants it scalding. If it doesn't burn your mouth, it's not hot enough.
Especially soups. I like soups that were boiling about 30 seconds ago.
They're gonna think I'm exaggerating too.
Anyway, but not tonight. It's super hot here tonight, so if I could have eaten something cold for dinner, I probably would have. I had leftover pasta because that was literally all the food that's in the house. But enough of that. Let's get to the Final Fantasy part of this Final Fantasy podcast. So, recap from last time. Kelso, remind me about Y-Fries. We'll talk about it at the intro to the next section. That will be our next section diversion. Anyway, so recap from last time. What even happened? So we had that fight with Kefka, and then when we came back, what's her name was gone. She had flown off as a spirit. So we went off looking for her. To see what we could find, and we found we skipped a town with a lot of Locke's backstory in it, and then we went back to that town, and we found out that Locke is keeping, the cryogenic corpse of a girl in his basement back home, and that's a little weird. He's trusting her to some kind of weird herbalist guy who, frankly, seems kind of like a quack. I think he's pretty untrustworthy. And then we found a town where there's an opera singer, and there seems to be something about there's a guy with an airship who might be coming to town, and we want to talk to him so we can have use of his airship. And we found a town full of thieves where everybody lies, which was the awfulest place. and that's where we found Tara. And she was asleep. She was in, she was like passed out in a bed in the top room of one place, and she had, there was an old man who was watching her, and then he became a rock. I guess he killed himself for us, because he's like an Esper summon, and there was a thing about how like they can only be summoned once they've been like crushed into their component little gem thing, and then he just turned into the gem thing. So I guess he killed himself for us. They didn't say that in so many words, but that was clearly the impression I got. Yes, Thanarod, a place where everybody lies. Literally, that is the whole point of that town. Everyone you talk to tells you something that is false. And that ended up being a puzzle solution that it was way too late at night for me to figure out last time, so I ended up just, like, having people in chat tell me. So, let's see. We got the 3 Espers, but, or 4 Espers? Must be 4, because we had enough for everybody in our party to have one. So, yeah, so it was Ramu was the old man, and then, there were 3 more. And so we left. Rama told us about some kind of evil lab place where they're like experimenting on espers and doing like magitech experiments and stuff. And that's where we need to go there and mess some shit up for Tara for some reason. I don't remember exactly why that's supposed to help Tara. I think we need to find something there about like what was done to her so we can wake her up or something like that. There's some connection between we go there and we help Tara. I don't remember the exact details of it right now. But we're going there if we can get the airship. And so then Rama turned himself into a gem and gave us 3 other gems, and so now we have espers and can summon them. I haven't actually summoned any of them yet because I've only had like the really little fights that take 1 or 2 turns, and there's almost no point in summoning an esper because like by the time I get around to it, the fight is already over. But anyway, let's get started. So I will switch over to this scene and we will see if my camera decides to cooperate. Good, 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 good. Alright. And we will load our game. Looks like this is the most recent. So let's get going. Yes, this data. So I have Sabin, Locke, Celeste, and Cyan. Let me know how the audio balance is, if it's okay. I have the game sound turned down pretty low, but I know that it has to be like super, super mega low for this stream. But anyway. Oh, no, this is fine. I can do this all on the right hand. Let's see. So this is the town where the opera singer is. Jidur, I think, maybe? I could be totally wrong. I think it just, the name just popped up and I just missed it. But, I don't know if she's there yet or if she's coming to the place, but supposedly there's some famous opera singer, and Setzer, the guy, wow. No, I just wanted to go out and in so I could see what the name of the place was. Yes, thank you, Mind Candies. Capture. Oh, that's right. I got a thing for Locke where he can steal and deal damage. Oh god, how do I do this blitz? That's the problem with waiting a week between doing these things. You forget everything. I got a move for Locke, or I got an item for Locke so he can steal and do damage in the same turn. And I put my whatchamafaces. As you guys can see on the screen, instead of having the bars that fill up to do the thingy, instead of having the bars that fill up, sorry, I'm getting really distracted tonight, that tell me when my characters can move, I instead have their full health total so I can see how far down they are in health, which to me is much more useful, because I don't make a whole lot of use of those bars anyway, even though I probably should. Yes, Buxter McGee. I did learn about how espers affect stats on level up. Jidur is the name of this town. So I was correct, and I got in that random battle for no reason. Alright. So... that guy... So we talked to this guy in this mansion, and he ran out and left behind a letter. How Setzer is, like, coming to romance this opera singer, and I think he's in love with the opera singer, so... I mean, whoever this random guy was in this, in the house up at the top of this town. Oh, and we also learned that Celeste is the spitting image of the opera singer, so I think that's how we're going to get Setzer to come with us, is he's going to be in love with, he's going to fall in love with, Celeste. Or at least, like, be all, like, trying to be flirtatious with her. He seems like he's a roguish sort of guy. Do we have any auctions going on? I can't talk to the auctioneer. Alright. This is not the opera house. Mind candy. What mind candy makes me think of, Jetlag, is there's an episode of the original series Star Trek where they get kidnapped by Klingons, and one of them keeps talking about using the mind scanner. They mention it a lot. He will never stand up to the mind scanner. It's true. The only way to reach the Empire is by air. You'll need an airship. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. So this is the mansion house of the dude. Auser is apparently his name. There you are. Spit an image of Maria, huh? She's famous opera singer. Okay. But I sent like a letter or something, didn't I? To Setzer. By the way, guys, for those who saw last week's stream or saw the VODs for it, the picture, the photo that I was trying to think of when I was looking at this painting is called Sense by Sonotanzo or something like that. But it's called Sense, and it's a really beautiful black and white photograph, and I recommend checking it out. I think I linked it in an annotation in the VODs for last week's videos. Alright, so now we get to do the, like, open world story game thing of wandering around until we find the next place where story happens. I'm pretty sure the next story beat involves something to do with Setzer and something to do with this opera subplot, but I could be wrong. There could be something else that we have to do before that. I hope it doesn't involve going back to Zozo, because that place is just a hole. It's rotten. Okay, Opera House is far to the south. I don't even know if it's in Jidur, actually. It might be in some other place, in which case I have to go to that other place. This is the armor shop, so that's not going to be an Opera House. Okay, so the Opera House is far to the south. That makes me think that I actually have to leave Jidur and find it elsewhere. Why does it automatically move me out at the top of this town? Alright, so there's a little, like, peninsula type thing. I was going to say archipelago, that's the wrong word. A little peninsula down here. So maybe the Opera House is somewhere down here. We also briefly found the area with the Colosseum at the top of the map last time. But... oh shoot, I should have waited to suplex until it was just that guy. But it is just that guy, so that's fine. We did pick that guy. Oh, that was just the demi attack. What am I even doing? It takes me a while to remember the controls when I come back after a week of having not done this. I don't know, now that I'm not doing anything on Thursdays now, maybe I should just stream on Thursdays as well. Or Tuesdays or something. Because this is a long game, and I need to play a lot of it if I'm going to get anywhere. I think I see the Opera House, so I think we're almost there. everybody. Am I crazy, or did I find something, did I find out that there was some kind of no-cost cure ability, like Prey, last time? Maybe I'm thinking of, like, nope. Let's see. Maybe I'm thinking of there's like an Esper I can cast that, casts regen on the whole party. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. I don't remember actually who's, yeah, Siren? Maybe? I don't remember who's got what on them, to be honest. Wow, look at that sprite. She is very skinny. Did she do the thing? Did she cast regen on us? I can't tell. Yes, Locke robbed a vulture, because vultures have valuable things too. Basically, the main thing I want to do with Espers is give everyone the ability to cure. That's the main thing I care about. Hey, here's the opera house. Impresario! Yeah, so this is the crazy old man who was living in that mansion. He's like the director of the opera or something like that. Fizzy's coming to... Oh, Fizzy! Fizzy is what we named Setzer. Because, you know, Setzer, like seltzer. We called him Fizzy. Fizzy's coming to steal her. He'll probably appear right at the climax of Scene 1. He loves an entrance. Now that I think about it, I've heard a lot of people mention the opera from Final Fantasy VI. Like, independently of anything else, like, that scene comes up in conversation, like, oh, what about the opera from Final Fantasy VI? So now I'll get to see what the big deal is about the opera in Final Fantasy VI. This is exciting! I will finally know, like, understand people's conversational references. He'll probably appear right at the climax of Scene 1. He loves an entrance. You seem to know him pretty well. If we could grab him then... Dear me, no, you'll ruin the performance, I'll lose my job. I thought you didn't want him to come in. Simply horrid. I want the performance to be a success, but I don't want Maria to be abducted. Well, you know, like, you could get rid of him without completely ruining the performance. Like, I think those are not mutually exclusive. We'll let him grab her. And then kidnap him? Wait, okay, so I thought this statement was implying that Celeste was going to be the decoy, like Celeste was going to appear on stage while Setzer stole the opera singer. But I think if they're at all sensible, what they mean is Celeste is going to be abducted as a decoy while the opera singer continues to sing the opera. I hope, because I don't think Celeste knows how to sing opera. I mean, I assume that's not just an average person's skill. So I guess we'll find out. Unless this is just Locke's really terrible plan. Something should happen to Maria. No, Locke really did mean that we'll just put Celeste on the stage. She's a general. She doesn't have, like, formal vocal training. You can't just put people with no training on stage to sing opera. I thought you didn't want this show to be a failure. Yeah, Kelso, I liked Final Fantasy IX, although I didn't think it particularly stood out from the series. There's some fun mechanics in it, though. Kina's a really fun blue mage. You said she looks like Maria, right? The music in the background lets you know that this is intended to be a comedic scene. Celeste will be our Maria. She'll lead us to the airship. Brilliant. Celeste does not approve of this idea. I'm a general, not some opera floozy. Okay, Celeste. I think you're confusing, like, you're lumping performers all together into one single category. Like, there are different levels of respectability among performers, and opera singers are, like, right up at the top there. I would not, opera floozy is not like a commonly held phrase, I feel. But anyway. Oh. Did you just run into a door? Come on, Celeste, the show must go on. Oh, this is not gonna go well. Locke is laughing. Not bad, Celeste. Ultros is here. Now, okay, wait a minute. He is an octopus. He lives in the river. Never mind that octopuses are saltwater creatures and would not live in rivers. He is an octopus, and he should not be in an opera house. That is not where octopuses belong. Wahaha, I'll pretend to be... Okay, listen. Celeste can pretend to be Maria because they look exactly the same. You are an octopus. You are not going to be impersonating a famously handsome rogue. But you're welcome to try. I am already loving the setup of this sequence. Alright, Ultros, if you say so. He dropped his... Wait, did Ultros drop this letter from his octopus pockets? Octopockets?
You know, if he wasn't back for his
Oh, he's upset that we left without reading it. It was supposed to be a decoy letter, I guess. Or something. Opera time. This is a fancily animated opera house. Ooh. Whatever you call that kind of scrolling. I forget the word for it right now. Parallax. Thank you. Parallax scrolling. I have been to operas before. They are usually pretty boring. You've only been to 2 operas. Sometimes the music can be very good. When we were on our honeymoon, we went to see, what did we see? We saw Don Giovanni and Rusalka. And the Rusalka was really good, and the Don Giovanni was like a really terrible production. Draco the West... Oh, I missed a line there. Draco the West's great hero. Or didn't. I thought it would wait for me before it scrolled. Thinks of his love, Maria. Isn't that also the name of the opera singer? Draco, is she safe? Is she waiting? Yeah, I'm to some extent jet lag. I'm being facetious. I'm sure. I think opera is just like all other types of performances in that it depends on the performance. It can be done well and it can be done poorly. And some operas have really great music. I really love the music from Carmen. I mean, that's pretty iconic. But I don't know. I have seen some pretty good productions. Aww, the tiny SNES music is adorable. Weren't there people in the seats? I thought there were people in the seats. But seriously, like, opera is one of the hardest things to do vocally. At least as far as singing is concerned. So, like, I have a hard time believing that you can just sub in Celeste and it'll be fine. Totally Mango says, look how hard the people who made this game are trying right now. Yeah, there's plenty of people in the lower seats. There's just nobody up in the upper balcony seats and stuff. So, let's see. I'm going to the dressing room. Is everything okay? We need to try and catch the guy. Why is everyone singing? You're a cultured guy there, Sabin. Let's see if there's anything interesting up this way. Celeste pretending to be Maria, pretending to be Maria. Operaception. Yes, indeed, one opinionated. Yes, indeed. I like that you can hear the opera music, but dimmer outside, which is kind of a great effect. Apparently I cannot go through that door right now. Alright, I'll go back the other way. Sabin's a prince, but he did run away when he was just a teenager, and has been living in a mountain on a mountain learning kung fu since then, so like I assume he didn't get a lot of cultural exposure on the mountain. Although you'd think as a prince he would be exposed to more culture as a small child. Oh, I don't know why the door closed. Maybe it blew shut? Yeah, we have a fan pointing at our door because it's super hot again here tonight. You can maybe tie the doorknob with the bathrobe that's hanging there so it doesn't blow shut. Alright. Princes do not need to know culture, only war. Well, I mean, and engineering apparently if you're building a castle that goes underground. Hello, person. Off limits, please. Well, if I'm supposed to go to the dressing room, how am I supposed to get to the dressing room if I can't leave the balcony? I love this parallax. So yeah, no, see there's people here. In the front there's the orchestra, and then down here we can see the top hats. I'm gonna go with helmets. And actually it's really difficult to make out who the individuals are supposed to be in this scene. Like I couldn't quite trace the outline of a single body from this very easily. Actually, I think this is like a guard, right? This is his helmet and like a little plume of a feather or something there. I think this is a person wearing a ponytail, like this is their hair with like this their little hair tie. I don't know if this red shape is supposed to be connected to this top hat or they're supposed to be two different people. If they're connected, then it seems like... No, they can't be, because this person in the front, this is like a wave of red hair with a bow. So then there just must be a random top hat in the row. Oh, I see. This top part of the red here belongs to the top hat. This bottom part of the red is the hair of the person. That's very poorly articulated. I mean, it's just supposed to be background. I don't think we're supposed to be looking at it this closely. So it's probably fine. Hey dude, where's this dressing room that I'm supposed to be going to? Did I somehow just like fail to use... Oh! What? Okay, guys, there's no visible door there. How on earth? And there isn't... Oh no, there is one on this side too! Ah! Oh my god, that is like my #1 complaint about this game, is how hard it is to read environmental cues for like where you are and are not able to go with your sprite. That is like the #1 pet peeve I have with this game. I love almost everything about this game so far, but that has been consistently annoying. Probably we came in that way, and so I was supposed to just like intuit that there was some kind of entrance that way, like in that direction, but there was absolutely zero indication. Performance underway. Yep. Very rude to leave. I won't be allowed back in if they follow actual opera rules. I won't be allowed back in until intermission. By which point it'll be too late because she'll already have been kidnapped at the end of Act 1. Yeah, totally, Mango. I'm sure I walked in through that door in the cinematic, but like you just appear in that part of the screen. It's not like I don't know. It doesn't read well. Hello, you must be the opera singer Maria. Aww. Locke is flustered. I can see why people ship them. Why did you help me escape back there? I once abandoned someone when she needed me. He's talking about his dead girlfriend. Leaving her. Well, alright. Oh. Smooth lock. Senses that something's happened to Draco. How very operatic. You better check the score one last time. Oh good, she's had all of one day of practice. Oh good, do I actually have to learn the score? Alright, let's read the score. Scene 1. Oh, my hero's so far away now. Will I ever see your smile? Love goes away like night into day. It's just a fading dream. I'm the darkness, you're the stars. Our love is brighter than the sun. For eternity, for me there can be only you, my chosen one. Must I forget you, our solemn promise? Will autumn take the place of spring? I'm kind of feeling like I might have to perform this, so I should be memorizing it. What shall I do? I'm lost without you. Speak to me once more. Here you pick up the flowers, climb to the stairs to the balcony high atop the castle, raise the flowers to the star. Hurry, you have just moments before scene 2 starts, the impresario. Alright, I'm just gonna read it again quickly. Like a fading dream. For the stars, our love is brighter than the sun. For eternity, for me, there can be only you, my chosen one. Forget you, our solemn promise. Will autumn take the place of spring? What should I do? I'm lost without you. Speak to me once more. Pick up the flowers, climb the stairs balcony, raise the flowers to the stars. Okay. And hurry because there's only moments before scene 2. Was it Act 1 or Scene 1 that he was supposed to come at the end of? I think it was Act 1. Let me just talk to Locke. I want to see if I can fluster him. Look how pretty I am in my dress. You'd better check the score one last time. I did that already. I got this. Just chill, bro. I got this. I have 1 day of opera training. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? I think I've had nightmares like this. Straight up. Mist fell and Maria's castle was taken. Prince Ralse of the East took her hand by force, but she never stopped yearning for Draco. Malfoy. The next line is, oh, my hero. Smile, that seems correct. And then something about him being stars, I think. Yep. I'm the darkness and your stars, right? Yes! I'm great at this! There's one thing I can do, it's rote memorization. Get you, yep. Solemn promise. She's a remarkably good singer for never having sung in her life, given that she was an army general. She's a woman of many talents, I'll give her that. To me once more. Okay, now, grab the bouquet, climb the balcony, raise it up to the stars. Wait, what? That's not what's supposed to happen. Come, Maria, follow my lead. But I'm supposed to grab the flowers and raise them to the stars. No, I was supposed to walk in a certain way. Ha ha ha. Oh, yeah. Grab them. Go up to the balcony. Raise them to the stars. No, this balcony? Which balcony? There we go. Part now, my life goes on. Okay, I haven't read the next part, so because it wouldn't let me. So hopefully I get a chance to read the next script before I have to do the next scene. Yes, more dramatic balcony, clearly. This one is more dramatic. I am nailing this opera. Surely someone has remixed this and actually sung these lyrics to this tune as though it were an opera. Like, someone has to have done that, right? This is a very nice set. I think we're actually like... oh, hold on. Prince Raoul, Sleep King of our Spirit is Spirit of the East. Like, either this is a really nice set, or we're sort of, it's like evoking, we're playing through what's actually happening in the sort of world of the opera rather than on the stage at the opera. Because the opera stage does not look large enough to support that set, to be honest. And she dances, too. Many, many talents, this Celeste. Well done, Celeste. Do I get to read scene 2 as Locke and then just assume that Celeste read it? Oh, no, it just gives me scene 1 again. Yeah, scene 2 is all ... I owe you one, so I'm gonna jam up your opera, Ultros. I'm gonna save here, because I nailed that sequence, so I don't want to lose my progress. Better tell the impresario that there's an octopus loose. There's an octopus loose in your theater. Panic. Hey guys, remember that octopus we faced? No? You weren't there, Cyan. Hey, Impresario. What? An octopus? It can't be! How did he get out of the water? Survivors of the West attack! Impossible! I guess Maria doesn't have much to do in this scene, which is why it's ... in the script. That's a hell of a battle animation you got there, guys. And live chocobos on the stage. That seems dangerous. Maybe it's a guy in a chocobo costume.
There's productions that'll bring out
Not most of them. Nope. She has lines here too. She just knows them. I find it difficult to believe that someone can memorize an entire opera in one evening. Someone who's never done opera before. And what I would have done is that thing from, like, is it Singin' in the Rain? Where they just have her, like, open her mouth and then they have like, the real girl sing from off stage and dub over the voice. Yeah. So, how might he disrupt the opera? With that? With what? that convenient 4-ton weight. You can tell it's 4 tons because it says 4T on it. You're an octopus. How are you even lifting that? How did you... Well, okay, I believe you got up there. If you're out here at all, you could have, like, tentacled your way up into the rafters, I guess. Yeah. This is highly implausible. Alright. Exactly 5 minutes to drop this. Hush. Hush you. We haven't a second to lose. Talk to the man in the room to the far right. He'll help you get up there. It's as good as done. Oh, shit, yeah, they are literally timing us. I thought that when he said 5 minutes, I'm like, this is gonna be a timed segment, isn't it? It'll take me, I don't know, around 5 minutes exactly to push this thing forward. Hey guy, let us through. Press the right switch. Far right switch. Okay. Did that. Now what? Enter the room to the far left of the stage, then make for the framework above the stage. Okay, cool. Everyone go to Steam and look up how do you do it? I'll have to look that up when I am not under time pressure for saving an opera from an octopus. Sorry. You're toast, octopus man. Of course, I don't have Celeste in my party right now. I wonder what happens if you come to the town without... Oh, great. Shit. And this takes actual time, this fight. I wonder what happens if you come to the opera town without Celeste in your party. Probably nothing until you go get Celeste, I would imagine. Come on, kill everybody. We gotta go! There's an octopus to catch! You can't be dawdling around here fighting monster rats. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. Through the menu. Come on. Alright, which way am I even going? Okay, this way? No. No! Ah! Luckily, I have a lot of attacks that involve me being able to hit multiple enemies in one hit. So maybe I should be using espers for this, because I just need to, I'm guessing I have to actually take out the sewer rat in order to, get the other rats to not spawn. Yeah, I'm assuming the vermin spawn until I'm done with the sewer rat. Come on, sewer rat, I do not have time for your bullshit. Stop and learn some stuff. Good. This way. Nope. Nope! Ah! So close. Probably have been activating other people's attacks instead of waiting for this. Alright. Capture some... do the sewer rat specifically. Yeah, just quickly, okay? The octopus is right there. Couldn't steal. Well, at least we killed him. This is much faster. I should have been paying more attention to my targeting more often. Yeah, good. Still have a minute to get to the octopus, and I think that was the last rat, so... Ultros! How dare you try and drop weights onto... The show must go on! Everyone start singing. There is literally nothing I can do. Oh. No, don't! Don't come onto stage. Oh. I think you can hear the crowd murmuring in the background. Phew, for a second I thought she was going to have to romance Ultros just so the show could go on. But, if what was I going to say? Something about... Yes, if the show is being messed up, you don't come on stage and announce, oh no, the show is ruined. You let the actors, like, try and fill and, like, play it off. That's how showbiz works. I know, I did theater in middle school and high school. Neither of them will save Celeste. Locke, the world's premier adventurer, will save her. Really, octopus royalty? The opera is playing our song. Wait, we don't get Celeste for this fight? She's right there. Like, is it just because it doesn't, like, fit with the story? Because that's lame, because she should totally be in this fight. Suplex that guy, would ya? At least one of them has learned Cure by now, right? Maybe not. Cure takes a while to learn, I think. Fire and bolt. Ooh, let's summon an Esper. Bolt Fist. And Kieran. Maybe Kieran's the healing one. And Siren. Why not? I don't actually remember what Siren does. There's Kieran. The, like, unicorn dragon thing. Okay, yeah, so that casts regen on all of us. No, I wanna... Siren, like, cast statuses on the enemy or something? You can't dive into the stage! It's made of wood, come on. And Locke has not learned any magic. Oh, yes. Run Muddle, Float, and Imp. Can I muddle you? Imp? No, I've turned into a kappa. Do I still get XP if I'm a kappa? But that was correct. Don't tell me that wasn't correct. Yes, please use a potion on Cyan. And then you... Muddle didn't work, did it? Oh, just fight. Okay, XD, down, up, enter. That should be... I can still jump. You can't dive! It's a wooden stage! How are you... Alright. It's a garden variety octopus. Thanorod, are you making an Octodad reference? Wait, have I been trying to suplex and it's been missing because... No, that's the input for suplex! I don't know if I remember any of the other ones besides Fire Dance. Don't turn into kappas. That's not what I want. Well, at least the audience is getting their money's worth. Mega Bolt. Doesn't sound good. I can't cast magic as a kappa. I can still stab you, though. And luckily, I cast all my Espers immediately, so I still have regen on me. That's good. Have you read it? What, that letter that you said you were coming to ruin the thing? Yeah. I mean, you said you were coming to ruin the thing. That's how we literally found you up on the rafters. Items? Yeah, we can still use items as kappas. anti-imp item. What does this do? Green cherry? Green cherry cure imp? I honestly... Oh hey, green cherry cures imp. Okay. Oh, but we beat him already. I hope they still get XP for that. Well, I guess maybe nobody gets XP. Just a darn minute. Is it the dude? What a performance! Ha-ha! Come on, you're a military general. Take him out. That's him? Thinking she's Locke's new queen, Maria is instead nabbed by Fizzy. What fate lies in store for her? Stay tuned for part 2. So you just decided to step into the role of the chorus, huh? And just tell everybody what the plot is? Sorry. How hard they're working. I hope that sprite was modeled after Noboo. Probably not. I doubt Noboo has red hair because he's Japanese. I'll deal with you in a minute. What dealing with you or her are you gonna do? I thought you kidnapped her for romance purposes. Handy that you knew that convenient escape hatch thingy was gonna be there. What you should have done was all melded into one person like you do when you're on the world map. And then he wouldn't have been able to tell that you were 4 people, and then he would have just kidnapped you and you all 4 would have been there. Wait. So, what's happening with part 2 of the opera? You're not Maria. How can you tell? Literally nothing has changed about her since you thought she was Maria. Because we need your help, we have to get to Vector, we need the ship to get here. Look, if you're not Maria, I don't want you on board. Told the ship is the finest vessel, you're the world's most notorious gambler. They're going with flattery. This is the King of Figaro, cooperate and you'll be rewarded. I'm one of the Doma's Knights. One of Doma's Knights, please help us. Seems surly. And not at all like his namesake, Fizzy. Rich man. Oh, I probably should have gone and explored a little before talking to him. So let me read the chat for a second. Alright, something of yourself. Yeah, Empire is evil. Empire is also totally rotten, using magic. I know. Oh, look at Cyan's sad face sprite. Not to be confused with Sad Face the Ninja, of course. We all hate Empire for the same reasons, that's why, you know, you're even more stunning than Maria. Yeah, I about figured this was where this was gonna go. Wow, that's steep cost. Coin toss it is. She's using magic. I bet she used magic to control that coin toss. Unusual a coin. Oh nope, she had a 2-sided coin. Yeah, alright, whatever. It's not super logical, but life is a chip in your pile, ante-up. Okay. Wait, I wanted to explore that room. Hopefully I'll still get a chance to do that. Alright. I'll wait on board in case of an emergency. Yeah, but what was in that room? Was there a treasure chest I could have gotten stuff out of? Ooh, look at the spotlights in the distance. We're going to Hollywood, people. We're gonna make it big. Celeste is singing. Night, Eve White. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you being here. Man, no wonder we couldn't get here on foot. This is a big ocean. Is the Empire just literally like that building and accompanying structures? Oops. No, I actually wanna go on the ship and see if I can get to that room. Listen, you can't show me a room. No, thank you. Selling. I see. You're selling. Remedy do? Cure status ailments except zombie. Warp stone. What does that do? Same effect as warp. That tells me nothing! Okay. I have one, so that's probably all I need. Gambling. This is a table of some kind. Poker table, gambling table, card table. One of those things. A thing with the green felt top and places for cards and things. I guess card table. But I feel like card table is something different. Here's this same issue again. This is not a pillar that is blocking my route. This is something I can go behind. Can't go into these doors though, so... Oh, can I go this way? Yes, I can. This is the room where we were. About this way. Nope. Nope. Oh, God, I feel like there was an item in that room that I missed. I'm now gonna, like, worry about that for the rest of the game. Shadow and Terra, because otherwise their members are sort of, or their stuff on those party members is lost. Sure. Unequip everybody not now in my party. I mean, the people in my party now are the ones. Apparently, Kappa lasts between battles. Gonna let this sit here for a little bit. Soak that in. Alright, I think some people need some cherries. Oh dear. Galdivik? Is that how you pronounce it? Congratulations on wearing pants. I know that can be occasionally a hardship. Oh, yes, that's good. I don't want to use Cure 2 because I think that costs 25, and if I only need like 2 cures, it's better to just use the lower level one a couple times. The big ship. Alright. I don't like to do this because it Stops the emulator. Lanarod, that was not interrupting the stream worthy. Alright, let's up this way. That's the top of the ship. I cannot steer the ship on my own. That's fine. Antidote just cures poison, I believe. Proto-penguin. What is even around here? Down into the room. What we got? So he just has a giant flying casino, basically, is what I'm getting out of this. Alright, I think, yeah, this is the room where we were before. Okay. That's good. That's fine. Where is it going here? You know what? I think I might, I don't know what it is. I just like, maybe it's his little hair flippy, but I just like walking around to Sabin. I could also probably walk around to Celeste. She's pretty cool too. It's an animation of one dog being hit in the face by another dog's tail, right? That's the gift that you sent me. I will watch it later. I didn't close it, I think. I left it open in a tab. But it's just not something I want to take the time away from the stream to look at. Alright. What does this actually mean? Did you just heal me for free? That's fantastic. Yeah? Alright. Nice. Not quite right for you to call us customers if we're not actually paying for your services, but okay. Drop me off right here, I guess. In the town of Albrook. I see there are guards here. The Empire strings up anyone who opposes it. Three cheers for the Empire. Well, good thing we're not here to oppose the Empire in any way. Is there anything in your buckets? No. Alright. We have what we need for that. Alright. Let's go somewhere else. This place looks like it's taken a lot of damage. There's a lot of, like, holes in the walls and stuff. This is Albrook, the occupied city. Go fully explore this level before I explore the other one. I know that it's, in terms of resources, it would be inefficient to do this, and they probably just couldn't, both technologically and in terms of development time and stuff, but I really wish they had made the different cities a little bit more visually distinct, because they all use the same textures, and that makes it really easy. Like, right now, my mind is overlaying this with the city where we broke Celeste out of jail, and I feel like I'm going to have a hard time finding my way around because of that. Nope, nothing in your stuff. Hey, I got a tincture. You probably didn't want me to steal that, but I took it. I took it anyway. Scholar of weapons. 1,000 years ago, during the War of Magi, two so-called Atma weapons existed. One changed a person's power into a sword. One changed a person's power into a sword. That assumes that the average person has a power of some kind. Okay. The other was a monster bred for mass destruction. Okay. Good to know. Okay. So Poison Claw is good for you. I will buy it. Randomly poisons enemies. That's nice. Ooh. And some people can use these epes. Nice. We will get... I only have one of these people in my party right now. I'm just gonna buy one epe. And then there's all this throwing stuff for a ninja that I don't have. Let's equip you. And equip you. Whoa. Why did you have no things? Was she counted as not in my party and so she got unequipped? Let me just make sure. Oh, maybe it's because of when she was in the opera, she had to change. Let me just double check that everybody else is equipped. Yeah, okay, good. epee is a sword type. I didn't do epee, but I did regular fencing when I was in college. I was not very good at it, but I enjoyed it a lot. Always came back with like really weird bruises. No, don't. Listen, I need that doorway. Please, please go away. Thank you. No! Listen! Listen! I need to get out that door! Go away! Thank you. Yes, I should give her some relics. You are right, Buxter McGee. Oh gosh. Safe, maybe. Protects against mute is useful. Protects against dark. Petrify. Poison. Berserk Muddle. This is magic damage. That just makes it go faster. Fairy Ring is poison and dark. Don't want to use that. Shell when HP is low. Fight damage, don't care. Vigor, don't care. Fight and magic. Okay, so I probably want to give her either Barrier Ring, Mithril Glove, White Cape, Earrings, or the Fairy Ring. What do I normally do? So, I don't remember... Buxter McGee, you've played this before, right? Do you know if equipping magic... If upping my magic damage also increases the amount that I heal when I use healing magics? I don't know if those are statistically linked or not. Because I mostly use her to heal. So I could just put on 2 earrings, and then she'd be great. Actually, yeah, everyone else has got stuff that's fine. Okay, you'll find some good weapons in Zen and Miranda. Okay? I'll keep an eye out. I assume those are town names, and not like people. Because it would be weird if those weapons were in them, because that's probably how they died then. Yeah, I'm not surprised these chests are empty. I mean, they're in my store. It would be a little bit weird if you could just take his stuff. This is mostly downgrade. This is an upgrade for a lot of people. Get 1. This is not an upgrade for anyone with... No, it's an upgrade for Cyan, I guess. Alright, I'll get 1 Mithril Vest. Pardon my equipping time, guys, but this is important. Alright, actually it's 8, so it's been an hour. So after I optimize these folks, I don't know why I don't just go straight to the other person. There we go. So I'm going to take a short break. And let's go back to here for now. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break, play some music. I'll come back in just a couple minutes. So, see you guys soon. Enjoy the break. I'll be right back.